Frederick Odhiambo Omondi, popularly known as Fred Omondi, died on June 15, 2024, following a tragic road accident on Kangundo Road in Nairobi. The accident occurred at approximately 6 a.m. when the motorcycle, boda boda, on which he was riding as a pillion passenger, collided head-on with a bus near a Caltex petrol station. Police reports indicated that the motorcycle was being driven on the wrong side of the road at the time of the crash. Fred died on the spot, while the rider survived, but sustained serious injuries to his legs and hands. An autopsy later revealed the devastating nature of the collision. The primary cause of death was a severely cracked skull sustained when his head struck the road during the impact. The post-mortem reports also documented multiple fractures to his ribs, legs, and hands, as well as a cracked spine. Medical officials noted that even if he had survived the accident, the severity of the spinal damage would likely have left him in a vegetative state. Fred Omondi was laid to rest on June 29, 2024, at his family's ancestral home in Sega. Frederick Odhiambo Omondi was born on May 9, 1989 in Kisumu, Kenya. He was the youngest child in his family and spent most of his childhood in Kisumu while maintaining ancestral roots in Sega in Siaya County. His father, Chief Inspector William Odor Omondi, served as a senior police officer and was once the Officer Commanding Station, OCS, in Kisumu. His mother was Margaret Omondi, though later social media tributes also referenced a maternal figure named Eunice Atieno Omondi. Both of his parents died while Fred and his siblings were still relatively young, leaving the family to rely heavily on the guidance and supports of the elder children. Fred grew up in a family of several siblings. His most widely known sibling is Eric Omondi, one of Kenya's most famous comedians. His other siblings include Irene Adhiambo Omondi, who was reportedly based in Germany, and Joseph Onyango Omondi, who tragically died in 2018 after struggling with drug addiction for several years. Some sources also mention additional siblings named Rose, Polat, and Jacqueline. Fred's education began in Kisumu, where he attended Arya Primary School for his early studies. For secondary education, he joined Kisumu Boys High School, where he developed a strong interest in performance arts. While in school, he actively participated in the drama club and the Christian Union, activities that helped nurture his talent for public performance and humor. Some records also indicate that he attended Nyangori High School, reportedly studying there up to Form 3 in 2009. After completing high school, Fred relocated to Nairobi to pursue opportunities in the entertainment industry. Unlike his brother Eric, who studied mass communication at Daystar University, Fred's higher education details remain less documented. His focus shifted early toward building a career in comedy and entertainment. There have been occasional references to a Fred Omondi connected to the Faculty of Media and Communication at Multimedia University of Kenya, though such references are often associated with individuals in his professional circle, rather than confirmed academic records. Fred Omondi built a reputation as a creative and energetic performer in Kenya's comedy industry. His major breakthrough came through the popular comedy platform Churchill Show, where he was introduced by his brother Eric Omondi. On the show, Fred quickly became a fan favorite, known for a distinctive comedic style that blended rhyming punchlines, musical parody, and storytelling humor. He later hosted the satirical news segment Hapa Kule News on KTN, where he popularized the humorous character Buddha Boss. His performances on the show helped establish him as a recognizable face in Kenyan television comedy. Fred also appeared on KTN Crazy Comedy, where he co-hosted alongside fellow comedian Terrence Creative. further strengthening his presence in the entertainment industry. His journey into entertainment began much earlier, however. Around 2006 to 2007, he participated in the Salonga Youth Group in Kibera, where he was involved in community leadership initiatives and performing arts activities. MCing and entertainment business. Beyond television comedy, Fred became widely known as one of Kenya's most prominent club MCs. He hosted high-energy events across major entertainment venues in Nairobi and Kisumu, including popular nightlife spots such as Tribeca, Taj Mahal, and iClub. His ability to energize crowds made him a sought-after host for corporate functions, private celebrations, and major entertainment events. Among the high-profile occasions he hosted was a graduation celebration for the daughter of former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko. Fred also ventured into entrepreneurship by founding Big Baba Entertainment, an event management and entertainment company that organized shows, coordinated performances, and supported other artists within the industry. In the years leading up to his death, he had begun rebranding himself as a gospel-oriented performer, producing gospel-themed musical parodies and refixes aimed at a new audience. Until shortly before his death, Fred remained active on the Kenyan entertainment circuit. His final public performance took place at the Palace Lounge in Kisumu. After the show, he was preparing to travel for another scheduled performance in Meru, demonstrating that he was still deeply engaged in the entertainment scene at the time of the accident. Fred Omondi generally kept his romantic relationships private during his lifetime. He was a father to at least 2 daughters. One of his daughters, Ariel, was publicly introduced during an interview on Switch TV, where Fred described her affectionately as his angel. Following his death, a woman came forward claiming to be his wife and the mother of his 2-year-old daughter, Kyla Adiambo Omondi. She explains that although they did not live together, they had been in a committed relationship and that Fred's family had welcomed her warmly. During his memorial service, Eric Omondi revealed that 2 women had already come forward claiming to have children with the late comedian. He publicly invited any other women who might have children with Fred to reach out so the family could support them. Fred's public life was largely free of major scandals, though he faced a few controversies during his career. In 2013, he was accused by the mother of a former girlfriend of committing physical assault against her daughter. Fred denied the accusations, responding humorously in interviews by questioning how someone with his relatively small physique could cause such harm. He was also involved in a long-running land dispute between 2015 and 2021 concerning a 0.05-hectare piece of land in South Teso and Ngoromo that had belonged to his late father. Fred claimed the land had been invaded after his father's death. However, the defendants argued they had purchased the property from his father in 1992 and had occupied it peacefully for more than 12 years. In June 2021, the court ruled against Fred, concluding that the occupants had legally acquired the property through adverse possession. Fred Omondi's exact net worth was never publicly disclosed during his lifetime. Compared to his brother Eric Omondi, whose wealth has often been estimated at around 100 million Kenya shillings, Fred maintained a relatively modest financial profile. His main sources of income included club MCing, where he commanded substantial fees at popular venues, Big Baba Entertainment, his event management company, television appearances, including shows on KTN and The Churchill Show, brand partnerships and promotional work with local companies. Following his death, friends and fellow entertainers organized fundraising efforts and reportedly raised over 450,000 Kenya shillings to help support his burial expenses, a common gesture of solidarity within Kenya's entertainment community. Fred Omondi's career reflected the growth of modern Kenyan comedy, from grassroots youth groups to national television stages and major entertainment venues. Known for his playful humor, rhyming comedic style, and energetic presence as an MC, he left a lasting impression on audiences across Kenya. Though his life was cut tragically short in 2024, Fred Omondi remains remembered as a passionate entertainer, creative entrepreneur, and beloved member of Kenya's comedy community.